Happy Tuesday. Look at the rain. It's coming down. It was really nice waking up to the sound of the rain on the roof of my little pool house this morning. Oh, hey friends, it is Wednesday, right, Pete? He's just here with me. We're working on some notes. We're procrastinating working on some notes. What else is new? Drinking my neighborhood coffee. My mom is so sweet and got me some neighborhood coffee while she was out running errands today. And I've seen a couple clients so far today. Have a little hour and a half break and then back at it. I had a nice little chit chat with Shakespeare Guy on the phone today. He's still in North Carolina with the cousins, the endless cousins trip. But we had a nice rainy day yesterday. I'm not usually a rain lover, but it's really nice to wake up in the pool house back here to the sounds of rain pitter-pattering on the roof. Petey and I had a nice little cuddle yesterday morning listening to the rain. And all the dogs were back here with me while I was working yesterday, just cuddling on the couch and the bed, and it was just cozy vibes. And then Caroline came over last night for some Thai food, and Caroline, my mom, and I watched The Woman in Cabin 10 on Netflix. We both read the book. Well, Caroline hasn't finished it yet, and after watching the movie, they were like, I don't think I will. But yeah, I'd watch Keira Knightley read the phone book. I really would. That underbite of hers is just fun to see on screen. It wasn't good. I wouldn't recommend it, but it was still a fun watch. My mom had to leave halfway through because she was too stressed out, but she'd already predicted the plot pretty much by then. But I think I've said it on here before. I just never know what's going to happen in films or TV shows. I'm kind of take me on a ride. I can never predict. My brain just doesn't do that. I just kind of am deeply gullible. So anything could happen by Ellie Goulding for me, and I just won't know. I think you're all caught up. It's just been a kind of a chill week, and I am just in my mental state feeling a lot better. I was feeling sad on Monday, and I don't know if I'm going to keep this in, but I had a conversation with Ethan on Sunday that made me feel really sad and mad because he wasn't very nice to me. He wasn't very nice to me, and I didn't really think I deserved that. So that wasn't fun, but nevertheless, she persisted, and I'm feeling better now because I've just been really taken care of by all the women in my life. And I had therapy yesterday, and I just feel very held by my gals and my pups. So anyway, let's carry on with this Wednesday, shall we? Chihuahua Beach is open. Chihuahua Beach is open.
It's a talking corporation, and that roll-up plan? Well, the event today seems nice. The menu's exclusive and intimate. Intimate is code for small. What time is that show again? 4. Why? Because it's not just for the fan club. I just invited the world.
Hey folks, oh my goodness, I haven't talked to the camera in a few days because, well, I've just kind of been lower mood, especially yesterday, you guys. Yesterday was dark night of the soul. I don't really know why. Every few days it's I'm going, doing really well post breakup, and then it kind of hits me like a truck, and then I'm not doing so hot. And so yesterday was one of those days. I just had really high anxiety, and we had a bunch of people here because my mom's throwing my cousin's bridal shower here today, and so it was just kind of overwhelming to have people coming and going and a lot of hubbub at the house. But I went over to Kelsey's last night and we watched Love is Blind, and that kind of set me to rights.
No, Petey, no.
Kiva and Love is Blind.
No ranch for babies. Oh no.
Oh, look at this little tiny little boy. You're tiny. You're tiny.
Honestly.
And then this morning I woke up and like was feeling a lot better, and I just hung out with my cousin's daughter, Lane, who's 5, and she's adorable. And she's like a really solid hang, honestly. We're having a great time. We played some games on her iPad. We watched a little K-pop Demon Slayers. We did some coloring. We did some jumping rope. We took the dogs for a walk. We did a little jump roping competition. It was a good time. My beautiful creation. No! Interference! Interference! No! But I'm a little exhausted, so I'm taking a little break in the back house. The dogs have been banished to the back house, so I'm hanging with them until everyone arrives. And then we are gonna go to this party. I feel like going to a bridal shower right now is like not the mood, not the vibe. Celebrating love. When I'm like, love is dead. Just kidding. But yeah, but I'm gonna be a big girl, and I am happy for my cousin, obviously. So yeah, but I think I'm gonna hang, watch a little Nashville, and then get ready for this party. Oh, the dogs are sad that they've been relegated to the back house with me. Guys, we're just hanging. We're just having fun. They're whining. But then, yeah. Oh, later today, Ethan is going to pick up Petey because the custody battle continues. No, it's only a few days, Saturday to Wednesday, and then I get him back for another, like, half a week, and then only one more week of hanging with Ethan before I have Petey in perpetuity. So, yes, it won't be long now. All right, fit check. This is what we're going with, folks. We've worn this before. Wore this to my other cousin's baby shower a couple months ago. We're busting it back out. And just gonna touch up the hair, and then we're ready to go. All right, fit check. Wearing this dress that I wore to my last cousin event. I don't know if any of you can relate to this, but having cousins who are all this thin and then getting all like cute and fancy, nothing like that to bring out the body insecurity. I feel like I'm just a little bit of a stuffed sausage in a dress, which, you know, I've done a lot of work on my body image, and I do ultimately love my body, but it is times like these when the negative body image thoughts go, hello, nice to see you, here we are. So wish me luck. Yeah.
Elevator, right? And yeah, it was a bulldog mix, and I could just tell he was going to
Well, team, I did a thing. I was kind of planning to do, but I wasn't sure if I would. But I did it. I bought last-minute tickets to see Lorde at the Kia Forum. So I just kind of threw my ass in gear, and I'm going to see my girl. Y'all know I freaking love the Virgin album. So I need to see my girl do her thing. I just need to. The spirit is moving me, and it's calling me. And Ethan's going to be here in like 15 minutes to pick up Petey. And I need to dance and heal it out after that happens, because I'm going to feel emotional. So let's go. This is the fit check. Kind of just wearing the skirt I always wear to concerts, a little crop top, and this button up, and then my Adidas Sambas. So let's do this. Let's have a healing night of listening to Lorde sing her little heart out.
holding your hand, everything looks like a man. Bigger than we ever dreamed, and I would love to be queen. I just feel without a care. It's no gangster. The pool where everything is good, and I'll never go home again. Busted off in the start, favorite friend. Nothing is true. I live in a hologram. Plane takes off, and every night the roof fills up. I tell myself soon we'll talk, and I say every word I say out. 'Cause I'm an actress, trying to fly these perfect places. Butterfly got perfect places anywhere. All the nights spent off faces, trying to find these perfect places. What the fuck are perfect places? We say a prayer, but now I'm crying on the phone, swearing nothing's wrong, blame it on current affairs. 2009, me be so impressed. Back when the stolen spirits went straight to the head. Maybe you finally know who you wanna be. A grown woman, baby, a grown woman. Cause a grown woman. And baby, I wanna be hot like that. I can feel, don't need fantasy. Oh God, she could see now. In the ruins of the past within my dreams. Let me know where all these others see. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there I go. But honey, I've been seeing you down every road. The industry loves us now. Put this in bed. The internet will go crazy. I'm glad I know how you feel. 'Cause I'm back in the shadow. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl.
Good morning, folks. Oh my god, I look so crazy. I look so rough. This is a combo of exhaustion and post-cry puffiness, dark eye under circles. Anyway, last night at Lorde was so good, you guys. It was such a spiritual experience. I'd never actually been to a concert like that by myself, like that big of a concert, and it was such a kind of last minute decision. And my tickets were like relatively cheap, and it was like pretty far on the side, but I just didn't even care because I was like, I just want to scream, sing these songs with my people. And I didn't feel self-conscious at all being there alone. Like, no one gave a rat's ass. And I just was like with the girls and the gays, and it felt so good. And she was fantastic. She sounded amazing. She was moving, and still she sounded so good. So, and then Charlie XCX came for the encore, and they did Girl, so confusing. And it was I've never heard a crowd scream that loud except at the Eras tour. I literally had to cover my ears. I was like, this is doing hearing loss, and I know that, and I've accepted it. And God, what else? She sang all the greats. She sang the entire Virgin album, obviously, but then she sang a lot of melodrama and a few from Pure Heroine, and only one from Solar Power, luckily. She knew this is not the time, babe. We were not here for Solar Power. We've all collectively tried to forget that album. Anyway, it was just so fantastic, and I needed it. I really needed it. This has been a week, and it was healing to see my queen. And I timed it perfectly. I got there right as the band right before her was starting to play. I watched them. I sat for a bit, and then she came on. I danced my little heart out. So once again, the power of music heals me. But this morning, I woke up again feeling very anxious and had to call Caroline, have a little anxiety spiral with her on the phone. But I think I'm okay again now. So, emotional roller coaster. You just never know. One day at a time. That's how we're doing it. So yeah, Shakespeare Guy's coming over now, and we're going to have a little hang. And I guess I'll catch up with you guys later. I don't know if the vlog's going to be out tomorrow, Monday, my usual posting schedule. It's just been kind of too much of a week for all that. But needless to say, Lorde was that girl. You guys, it's Monday morning. I'm at my dentist appointment, and you might not recognize this car. I'm in Shakespeare Guy's car because he was like, I need to use your car because the seats fold down, and I bought an end table, and he needs to put the end table in my car, but he needed to go pick up the end table from like a place like an hour and a half away. So he went at like 7:30 this morning to pick up the table, but he didn't get back in time to give me my car back. So I took his car to the dentist. So it's been a crazy morning, but I'm gonna go get my teeth cleaned. He and I had a fun day yesterday. We went to my favorite coffee shop. We got lunch. We watched K-pop Demon Hunters, okay? Because I started it with Lane the other day, and Shakespeare Guy's like, oh, it's great. We should finish it. So we finished it. We watched the first episode of The Good Wife because that's our next show we're watching together. And yeah, we had a good time. So definitely a good end to a bit of a stressful weekend. But yeah, let's go get these pearly whites looking even pearly whitier. Well, team, last you saw me, I was at the dentist, sitting in the waiting room, ready to get the pearly whites cleaned. Well, the dentist came out and said, oh, you didn't get a call? Your appointment was canceled. No, I didn't get a call or a voicemail. I checked and double checked. So that was a complete waste of my time. And I had tried to reschedule this appointment to November because, oh, Morty's at the door. Hold on. I gotta let Morty in. Because I was like, it's gonna be closer from my house, not my mom's. So I'll just wait until November to have this dental appointment. But they were like, we don't have anything in November. And I was like, okay. I'll just do it on Monday. Well, then they were like, can we reschedule you for November? And I was like, you guys, come on. This is kind of ridiculous. But anyhow, I wasted an hour of my life driving there and back. And it's all right. Shakespeare Guy barely managed to fit the table in my car, but he did it with a lot of high-level geometric brain power, and it all worked out. But yeah, and then I worked the rest of this afternoon, and the dogs have just been chilling with me in the back house. So, all in all, it was a good day. My mood's feeling pretty regulated. So, can't complain. I just ordered some sushi and it was incredible. Oh my gosh, the dogs are so needy. Now Moses wants more water. Taking care of 2 dogs is a little more work than taking care of 1. It was actually really scary last night. Moses got into he knocked over a bag of peanut M&Ms. And I don't know how many he ate. I was only gone for like 4 minutes, but he could have eaten like 10. And then when I came back, I like pried open his little jaw and tried to take as many out as I could. And the Shakespeare guy was so worried, and he was like Googling like, my dog ate peanut M&Ms, what to do? And they were just kind of like, yeah, it's chill. Like, dogs need to eat a ton of chocolate for it to be lethal. And so we just kind of monitored the situation last night, and Moses slept in bed with me just so we could monitor the situation. And he's fine. He threw up in the backyard today, but it was mostly just grass. And they seem to be thriving, so crisis averted. But I was like, these dogs are not gonna die on my watch, that's for sure. Hello. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I am. We had a bit of a scare with you last night, sir. But he's just so food motivated. I tell you what. So I think I might end the vlog here. It's been another week of highs and lows, but nevertheless, she persisted. That's my motto, and I keep saying it, and I'm gonna stand by it. So yeah, another crazy week in this life, and I will see you all, as always, in the next one. Bye-bye.